So, have you heard about Trump's latest proposal regarding Gaza? It's pretty wild.
Yeah, what's he up to now?
Well, he's suggesting that the US should take over Gaza,
Wait,
displace
seriously?
the Palestinian population to neighboring countries, and then redevelop the area.
That sounds quite drastic.
It is. He even envisions turning Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East, open to anyone who wants to live there.
But what about the people currently living there?
He claims they'd be resettled in safer, more modern communities. After that, Israel would hand Gaza over to the US.
That's a massive undertaking. How are people reacting?
In places like Dearborn, Michigan, which has a large Arab American population, the reactions are intense.
Yeah?
The mayor, Abdullah Hamid, called it a plan to ethnically cleanse Palestinians.
Wow, that's a strong statement.
Even the group Arab Americans for Trump is changing its name to Arab Americans for Peace in response.
No way.
They're against any transfer of Palestinians from their homeland.
It sounds like the plan isn't sitting well with many.
Definitely not. Some people are even blaming Muslim and Arab Americans who voted for Trump for this situation.
That's putting a lot on them, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it brings up the bigger question, what does this mean for the two-state solution?
Right? Because if the US takes over Gaza, where does that leave the idea of a Palestinian state?
Exactly. Many believe Trump's plan could effectively kill that prospect. Historically, any vision of a Palestinian state has included Gaza.
So making Gaza a US territory complicates things even more.
It does. Even though Trump hasn't been clear on his stance, his newly designated ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, suggests that a two-state solution isn't likely.
That's concerning. But international leaders are still supporting the two-state solution, right?
Yes, the UN, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, the EU, they've all reaffirmed their support.
Good.
But support for it has decreased in Israel and Palestinian territories over the years.
It's like the ground is shifting under everyone's feet.
Exactly. But there are alternative perspectives. Some say we should focus on improving the lives of Palestinians rather than sticking to political boundaries.
Kind of like addressing the immediate needs first.
Yeah. Netanyahu mentioned that there's nothing wrong with allowing Gazans who want to leave to do so. He called it the first good idea he's heard.
But isn't that still displacing people from their homes?
It is, and that's why there's so much criticism. Hamas condemned Trump's plan as a crime against humanity.
Understandably so.
Egypt warned it could destabilize the region and undermine its peace treaty with Israel, which has been crucial for stability.
Seems like the plan has more downsides than upsides.
That's what many are saying. Even Senator Rand Paul argued that the plan doesn't put America first.
It's like everyone's finding faults with it.
Yeah, it's like trying to fix a leak by flooding the whole house.
Right, overkill.
So, where does this leave us? Is Trump's plan a radical solution or just creating more problems?
Honestly, it feels like it's stirring the pot without offering a viable way forward.
Agreed. It's a complex issue, and perhaps oversimplifying it with such drastic measures isn't the answer.
Maybe focusing on diplomacy and supporting the two-state solution is still the best path.
Yeah, or at least finding a solution that doesn't involve uprooting entire populations.
Exactly. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds.
Definitely. We'll have to keep a close eye on developments.